Yo, um, I'm here to talk to y'all today about the Kanye West movie, Runaway. Um, really, I saw the movie for the first time yesterday, and I didn't see too much that was right with it. You know, don't get me wrong. I give everybody props for doing what they do. They do the whole Illuminati Satanism thing, and they everybody's being exposed or so-called being exposed right now. You got Jay being exposed or trying to be exposed. I'm not putting my finger on nobody, saying that nobody is nothing, but some shit is just like they do certain things or have certain shit in their videos or say certain shit in their music, which makes certain people be like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just not lying on y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody just not saying this shit and coming up with, little detailed facts about shit, and y'all doing shit and people just like, oh, they just picking on us, like grown people don't get picked on. Children get picked on, first of all. You're a celebrity, you got your shit all out there, somebody is gonna pick up on what the fuck you doing. Everybody is just not super impressed. First of all, to just be hanging on your nuts like that. The video, when he aired the video on BET, I caught the end when he was trying to explain it. And his explanations about the whole movie sounded like complete bullshit, he's really trying to say, like he was really trying to say shit that was basically, trying to steer you away from what the fuck the thoughts are really, what his thoughts are. To critique a video like this, you will have to have some type of art background, religious background. And when I say religious background, I don't mean like, oh, I go to church every day. I listen to Donnie McClurkin and Kirk Franklin. I mean like when you're in school and you do like a report or something, and you read some shit out of a book and you gotta write a report, you're not just gonna write what's in the textbooks. You're gonna do some type of independent studies about what's going on. So you have to break down religion, and it's not just being a Christian, it's not just being a Catholic or a Muslim or whatever you are. Religion is all parts of the world, and it's broken down, but it's all connected. In every religion is a supreme God, and every religion there's basically a ruler of the underworld, there's a devil. So basically in the Kanye West video, it starts off as Kanye West running. That nigga can run fast as hell too. Watch the video. He jet that zoom. No, but really he running. You don't know if he running from something or running to something. You really don't figure that out to the end. He driving, and if you look at the scene, basically the scene is real dark. He's speeding down the dark road or whatnot, and the sky is opening up with fire. And from the sky, something is falling. This puts you in the mind of a fallen angel. Fallen angels are basically, they're exiled from heaven, from being rebelled, from rebelling against the Lord, and they get sent down here. Down falls this big ass bird looking bitch. Well, actually she wasn't just any type of bird, she was a phoenix. I did some study. I looked up, I heard some shit about a phoenix. Then I looked up a phoenix, and they say that it's a bunch of fallen angels with different names, and all their names got different meanings, or they do different shit. And this Phoenix basically was a fallen angel who came in the form of a phoenix, basically. So he came, scooped up the phoenix, you know what I'm saying, brought it to the crib. At this point, the phoenix was in a weakened state, confused state, didn't know what the fuck was going on. So all of a sudden, he started playing power. He started making the beat, you know what I'm saying, power on his beat machine and shit. All of a sudden, the phoenix started getting strength from the music, which right now the music industry, supposedly, they say, is full of demons and shit like that. First of all, you gotta know that, you know, they say, oh, well, if you believe in the devil, you know that he gonna try to get you any way he can, and what better way than the entertainment industry, not just music, but, you know what I'm saying, movies and TV, all this other shit. So she gets power and strength from the music, you know. Start shaking and shit, you know. Creepy ass bird looking bitch. Then the next scene, you know what I'm saying? He making a song. You see the big ass Michael Jackson float and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then the fucking shorty running with the red. Mind you, this is the main color in the movie was red. Shorty in red. You see the white angel float on one side, the black angel float on the other side. And the sky was basically getting lit up, illuminated. The sky was being illuminated with fireworks. Whatever. Woo. Fast forward. You go to the scene where they start going to the table and shit. And the table is filled with people wearing white. The people in white are basically representing Christians. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be the Christians or whatnot. They all sat at the table wearing white. Kanye West got on a tan colored suit or whatnot, which was tight as hell. Kanye West got on a tan colored suit and he's sitting next to the bird bitch. So you got the people whispering and talking about her. Basically, he's saying that the Christians are hypocrites, you know, and they always talking about somebody and putting people down. That's what I got from it. This is what I'm getting from it. So the guy's like, yo, your girlfriend's beautiful, you know, she's a bird. He's like, oh, no, I never noticed that shit, all sarcastically. So I guess he got angry, got up, and started playing a little tune on the piano. Then all of a sudden, the ballerinas come out in all black, just swarming and shit, you know what I'm saying, like a fucking legion, you know, all black ballerinas. So he started singing a song about the assholes and the jerk-offs and shit and give a toast. Notice that all the Christians put their glasses up toasting, basically calling themselves assholes, you know, giving a toast to themselves. Woo, fast forward and shit. You know, he tried to play it off by having the Phoenix say some shit like, you know what I don't like about your world. Every time something is different, y'all try to put it down. Y'all try to, you know what I'm saying, destroy it or whatnot and shit like that. So, okay. Fast forward. She started talking about fucking, yo, I gotta burn to get back to my world. To my world, I gotta burn. And he's like, yo, I don't want you to burn. I don't want you to go away. So basically, he shows her love. And when he showed her love, he uplifted her. Which her sometimes is referring to the devil. You know what I'm saying? He uplifts her. And she flies away. You know, turned back to a fiery bird. And she's lifted up back into the sky. And now, either he's running away from the world or he's chasing her. Now, y'all can get what y'all want to from the video, really. You could really say what, I mean, it'd be art, and I could be wrong, possibly, you know, but, I mean, look at it there. And, you know what I'm saying, read between the lines, do some research, and you tell me what your thoughts